and they get up in the morning, get showered, leave the house, and people who
As an external force, rivers play an important role in shaping the Earth's surface. They cause erosion as well as carrying and depositing sediment. The four main forms of river erosion are hydraulic action, abrasion, attrition, and solution. These can change along the length of the river depending on the terrain the river flows through. Flowing bodies of water have a certain amount of energy, a portion of which is used to carry sediment, is used to erode the stream bed. Rivers with steep gradients have more energy than necessary to carry the sediment. Fast-flowing rivers deepen their beds with the erosive effect of the sediment they are carrying, forming a V-shaped valley over time. The energy of rivers with gentle gradients is balanced, which means that they carry and deposit as much sediment as they produce by erosion. As they meander over a decreasingly steep gradient, they shape the course of the water. Bars, or elongated islands, are built up gradually near one bank, while the opposite bank is eroded, creating a bend. The speed of flow is higher on the outside of the bend, which causes the erosion and increases the curve of the bend, until its neck becomes so narrow that it becomes blocked by sediment deposited by the water flowing more slowly on the inside. This process creates what are called oxbow lakes. Rivers with barely any gradient have low energy, which is not sufficient to carry sediment. As a result, deposition becomes dominant, though the process of carrying sediment continues to some extent. The alluvium deposited forms bars, or islands, and the channel splits into branches. The river's continuously changing course and deposition of sediment lead to the formation of alluvial plains and alluvial fans. Most of the major rivers flow into seas. Deltas are formed at the mouths of rivers, where there is an abundance of sediment and a low tidal range. Rivers deposit the remaining sediment at the mouth, thus splitting up into several distributaries, and the islands between them expand at the expense of the sea. The estuary is a body of water that only has a small amount of sediment, or that flows into seas with a high tidal range. The high tide continually makes it bigger and deeper.